What to stream in quarantine? It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
All right, we are so happy to see Ryan J because that means it is officially Friday. And Ryan, I think it's so hilarious what you caught on camera yesterday with Tiff pulling that cat hair out of her mouth.
I was dying. I was watching the show live yesterday just to kind of hang out with you guys virtually, and it was so funny. I couldn't believe the face that she made. So I actually rewatched it several times, and I was pausing it and taking pictures. And I know Erica, the director, who we love, cut away, but I wished that she'd stayed on Tiffany longer because I was like on the floor laughing.
That's hilarious. That is so her face, too, that.
Oh, my God. Who knew? Who knew? Sometimes you just forget you're on camera.
Yeah. I love
so
it.
True.
Great to see you, though, Rye. Thanks for joining us today. I want you to talk about this Fatal Affair on Netflix. I feel like this is getting a lot of attention right now.
Well, this is one of those, the whole movie is in the title films. So, it's called Fatal Affair. You kind of know what the whole movie is about right there. And, you'll hear me say, Hallmark movies good, Lifetime movies bad. This is a Netflix movie, but I don't think it's one that would have gotten a theatrical release. And it's just maybe a shade or a hair better than a Lifetime movie.
Oh, okay. Well, what's good about it?
What's good about it is that Nia Long stars, and she really elevates the script. I really enjoy her. The set design is absolutely beautiful. It's only 90 minutes long, and it would really be a fun date movie because it's got all that drama about relationships and talk about marriage and family and the rest of it. But how do you date during a pandemic? That's what I want to know.
Right. Although dating is way up, apparently, which I don't get, but people are reporting dating more than ever before, it seems.
What? Are they just like watching movies on their own and then texting each other during it? I don't get it.
Or distance walks.
Long distance walks. Masked making out? I don't know.
So what's not good about this movie?
Well, what really doesn't work is that it's very on the nose, it's predictable, it's very detailed in what it wants you to think about each character and each scene, so it doesn't leave a lot of room for you to kind of figure out for yourself what's going on. It's just not suspenseful. It's very, very obvious, and I would just say, you know what, it's fun to watch, and I'm glad I didn't see it in the theater. It's one that had I seen it in the theater, I probably would have said wait to stream it. It's fun to watch at home, but, just watch Fatal Attraction instead. That's the film.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Right?
Okay.
Rabbits.
The next one you have is Cursed, and this is a TV series, actually, on Netflix.
Yes, Cursed I really enjoyed debuting today. It's a new TV series, and it's the origin story of the Lady of the Lake. So it takes place before King Arthur, Sword in the Stone, that whole thing.
Would you compare it to other fantasy-style shows?
I do. I love fantasy. I love fantasy drama, adventure, and this is kind of down the middle. Like, I really love colorful and bright and clean magic fantasy as opposed to like the dirty, sooty look of like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. And Curse starts out, at least episode 1. It's several episodes in the series. I watched the first 2, and it's kind of clean. It's kind of bright colored and almost reminded me of the start of the movie Legend, which is a film that I love. Very magical, bright, colorful. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, as we're looking at the reds pop, the fires are so bright, the blacks and the whites are so distinguished. I mean, it looks like it almost has like a filter on it. It's so cool. Would you say It's epic? Why do you say that?
It is. The scope is very ambitious. It is a very epic production. There's really beautiful animated transitions that happen between scenes. I just love that aspect of it.
Are there some standouts in this cast, would you say?
Absolutely. Catherine Langford is the lead. She plays the Lady of the Lake in training, sort of. She's a sorceress, and she's from Knives Out and Love, Simon. And the actors who play both Merlin the Wizard and the future King Arthur, they're really hot. I don't know if it's just that I've been quarantined and staying at home for like 4 months, 5 months now, but I'm starting to, I'm looking at these guys in the show, and they're good looking. Some great romantic subplots here, too.
All right. So my guess is you're going to keep watching the series after that first one.
Yeah, I saw the first 2, and I'm looking forward to watching more. I really liked this one.
That's fantastic. Overall, Rye, are you excited about the new stuff, the original stuff that you're seeing on different platforms?
I am, and there's some really great things coming out, too. Last week we had some big ones with Charlize Theron and with Tom Hanks. Next week, I'm very excited. I sat down and had a virtual conversation with Dave Franco about his directorial debut for a new movie called The Rental. I'll be sharing that with you next week.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good stuff.
Thank you. Duh. It's so great to see you, Ryan. I hope you have a great
You
weekend.
too. Thanks, guys.
Ryan.
You too.
Stay well. Okay, you can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Instagram and Twitter for full movie reviews. Go to his website. That's at ryanjreviews.com.